this is Sahana. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn one more important concept, that is data types. I have created a playlist for this C# tutorial. Link is there in the description box. You can have a look. Let's start with understanding what is data type. Every day we deal with various kinds of information. Some of them are in the text form, few are in numbers, and so on. Data type is nothing but the type of the data that our program deals with. Now the question is, where do we use the data type? While declaring a variable, we should first specify the data type, then the variable name, so that the compiler will know its type. Here is an example of how to declare the variable. Here int a. Int specifies the data type and a is the variable name. Now the compiler will know that a is of the type integer. Let's note the categories of data type. Data type is mainly categorized as value type and the reference type. And these value and reference types could be built-in types or the custom types. Built-in type means these are the types provided by the C# and we can directly use them. Custom types we can create as per our requirement. Before using the value type or the reference type, we should know the difference between these two types. The first difference is where they are stored in the memory. Value types are stored in the stack and reference types are stored in the heap. Stack and heap are nothing but the portions of the memory, and .NET CLR allocates memory in these parts. Second difference is value type stores the data within its own memory location and reference type contains pointer to another memory location that holds the real data. Next, when you assign a value type variable to another, the value is copied directly. But in case of reference type, when you assign a value, then the address of the variable is copied and both variables point to the same memory location on the heap. In this video, we shall know the different built-in data types available for different categories of data. C# provides built-in value types for 4 categories of data: integral numeric types, floating point numeric types, Boolean, and characters. For integral numeric types, we can use sbyte, byte, short, ushort, int, uint, long, ulong, nint, and nuint. For floating point numeric types, we can use float, decimal, and double. Boolean, we have a bool data type, and for character data, we have the char data type. Object, string, and dynamic are the built-in reference type. While using the data types, you should know few things about them. So let's get started. First important thing is, while specifying the built-in data type, you should choose from the list of the type keywords provided by C#. In our last slide, we have seen different keywords used for the data type. Int, float, char are the keywords provided by C# so that the compiler will know this is the data type. For your information, keywords are nothing but these are the predefined reserved names that have special meaning to the compiler. Second important difference is each C# built-in type has a corresponding .NET type. For example, int is the data type we use in our program, but this data type is equivalent to system.int32. Here system is the namespace and int32 is the type that is equivalent to int. The same way, decimal is the data type that we use in our program and system.decimal is the equivalent .NET type. Next, data type specifies the range of the values a variable can hold. Range means maximum and minimum values it can represent. Also, data type specifies the storage space available for the variable. Int means certain amount of memory is allocated. If it is double, some amount of memory is allocated. Compiler knows how much memory to allocate for a particular type of variable. Next, data type specifies the kind of the operations permitted on the variable, such as arithmetic, logical, Boolean, etc. All these things are decided based on data type we use. For integer, certain operations are allowed. For boolean, few are allowed and few may not be allowed. All these things are decided by the compiler. We will know all these things in detail in our upcoming videos. Because data type is a vast topic, I cannot cover all the information in a single video. So, in our next videos, we shall learn each of the data type in detail with practical examples. Thank you for your time, and in next video, I'll come up with more information on data types.